on the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, check this. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Alert. Dragon 60. Rig alert. Let go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
18, fight in. Here we go. Strike. Panther 60. Bronco 80.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready? Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 19. Lion.
On first down, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Goes for 32 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 79 Broncos. Warrior 70. Hurt. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready.
In the pistol, here's Judkins. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense. You gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First carry of the game here for the rookie from Stanford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19, 18. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Get it to Rasheed Rice, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19. Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Motioning right is Egbuka. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
18, find it. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Franco 80. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
79 Bronx. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Hand off to Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here.
Come on, set, go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70, Hawk 70. Lightning 18.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Panther 60.
Hand off here to Sampson. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Complete out to the right. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Only 1 minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down to 60, down to 60. Drop 60, drop 60.
Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
2, 18, rock, 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18 Cardinal, 8, cut 19, cut 19, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
18, back, ready. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Check, 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 check. 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 28. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos.
1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Rolling from the gun here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Right side, this is a blue cup. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to Emeka Abuka. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
2 yards on
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60.
They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd down pass play coming. That one's complete, right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
60. Captain Ryan.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick.
Here's a throw. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18, 5 in. Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Vikings.
He'll throw it. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, go.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here we go. Set. Hot 70. Warriors 70. 30.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
19 light, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Motioning right is Egbuka. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now.
Sanders setting the pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
man,
and 8.
check man.
At the
Panther 11,
37-yard
Panther 11,
line.
Mustang 19.
Sanders going to look to throw. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cut out left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hauled down by Christian Izzian.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Bucs 30-yard line.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18.
To the air, Sanders. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play.
Ready, ready.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Warriors 70. Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Panther 60.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. Let's go now.
Sampson runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 9 Buffalo 18. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. And the Browns get there and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. Hawk was 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Go.
3rd and long for him here. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running right with Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. 19.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 3 yards, almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
He's back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air on first down. Sanders can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Okay, break.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. Eagles, 60 Eagles. Smash, smash.
Sampson on the carry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. You got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
70 Lions. Ready.
Here's another for him. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Buccaneers with a little more work to do to win it here. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
19 Lions.
He's dropping back to throw. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. Hits the 20, through the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Go.
Irving does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Here we go, start. 70 Timberwolves. No, no. Let's go.
Gets it again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have taken the lead late. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Dragon 60.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Desperation time here on 4th. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
19, 5 Cougar 19. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept.
And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cowboys!
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Here we go. 68. Warriors 70. Set. Hurt. Street. Street.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Timberwolves.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Another shot at this extra point here. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
35-35.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Trap 60. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hold the ready.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
70 Timberwolves. 60.
Catch made left side by Abuka. And this one doesn't go far. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
First throw of overtime. Dump off caught by his back. And This is brought to a stop up at let's say the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years, for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Pushing for the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Scope.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull in front. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Riggs. Riggs.
Here comes Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Bronco 80. Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
Here's Sampson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.